Today, we are going to introduce the process. Overview of the fiber cement board casting method. The casting method is a production process that uses the pressure difference between the inner and outer sides of the rotating screen wheel in the NET box to filter the slurry suspension, forming an initial layer on the screen wheel and then transferring it to the felt. After dehydration and continuous winding, onto the forming cylinder. It is compressed to obtain the material. The casting process is also known as the circular net casting method, which was invented by the Austrian Ludwig Hatt Scheck in 1900 based on the paper. The making process, therefore, the casting method is also called the Hatt-Scheck. Processed internationally, after more than 100 years of continuous exploration, innovation, and improvement by different countries, research institutes, and scientists of this process, the casting process has become one of the mature and widely applied production processes. In the fiber cement products industry, there are two types of casting processes: horizontal castings and vertical castings. The fiber cement products industry mostly adopts the horizontal casting process. The principles of the casting process: diluted low-concentration slurry, generally 2% to 10%, enters the net box and comes into contact with the rotating screen wheel in the net box during the process where the slurry flows from the outside of the screen wheel to the inside. It is blocked by the filter screen and undergoes dehydration. A thin layer is formed on the screen. Well, during the rotation of the screen wheel, the thin layer is compressed by the roller, covering the felt and transferred to the felt. After being vacuumed and pumped by the next net box, the material layer transferred from the screen wheel is taken away, and the material layer taken away from the previous net box is also carried away. Then, the moisture on the material layer is extracted by the main vacuum, and the material layer on the felt is finally wounded onto the forming cylinder to form a certain thickness of plate. During the casting process for making plates, the fibers are mostly arranged in a two-dimensional plane direction, with the arrangement direction mainly following the clockwise rotation direction, consistent with the main stress direction of the plate, and the fiber arrangement direction can be adjusted through other assisting means to produce different products. The material layer obtained by the casting processing is obtained by casting from multiple nets boxes, usually 3 to 6 net boxes each. The material layer is composed of several small material layers cast by several screens wheels. The material layer is more flat. The pressure is more uniform. The internal structure of the plate is denser, and the surface is smooth. At the same time, the total number of plate layers is large, increasing the risk of layer separation.